Welcome back to Water Cooler Wednesdays, brought to you by my EAP. This week, we'll touch on a really important topic: how to achieve a healthier work-life balance. So to dive right in, what is a healthy work-life balance? Most times we assume that it's balancing everything just right. Really, it's about not feeling overwhelmed by our work, taking care of ourselves, and maintaining our relationships. Sometimes we might be feeling overwhelmed, but we're so focused on just getting the next thing done, we don't even realize it. One key thing is to notice when that is happening. Pay attention to the signs that our body is telling us, hey, you're taking on too much. Once we identify the signs and symptoms of our body telling us we're feeling overwhelmed, we can begin adjusting our coping mechanisms and our perspectives to how we deal with the stress and anxiety in our daily lives. Two major key components of having a healthy work-life balance is time management and stress management. Our time is valuable and we have to spend it as such. To elaborate a little bit on that, we have to notice when are our peak times when we feel motivated and productive and capitalize on it. We also have to break down our work into more manageable chunks so that we don't feel overwhelmed by the amount of work we have to do. We've also got to use the technological resources at our disposal to aid in managing our time better, as well as our stress. Stress management can be broken down into a three-step process. The first, identify our sources of stress. The second, pay attention to our internal warning bells. And once we identify those signs, we can examine what resources we've got to adapt to our changing circumstances. Other aspects of a healthy work-life balance includes self-care, of course, how we take care of ourselves, the deliberate actions that we perform to make ourselves feel less stressed, less anxious. That can even be a cup of tea on an evening. And then, tech management. This one is really important because technology has allowed the lines to blur when it comes to setting boundaries. We've got to take control here, and whether we switch off our devices after a particular hour, we turn off our notifications, these are some ways we can set those boundaries when it comes to technology. Finally, we've also got to work on how we manage ourselves. We are a part of our team, and sometimes we can take on a bit more than we're capable of. We have to reach out to our team members to note where we can contribute and also where we might need help. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of Water Cooler Wednesdays. We do hope that you find these tips helpful, and we look forward to bringing you a brand new episode next week. And remember, my EAP is here for you. You can reach us at 628-2333 or email us at eap@familiesinaction.net.